Hey gems, welcome back. It's Lorena and today we're here with my project pan finale. It is done, finally. It feels like I just started this actually. It wasn't that terrible. I actually didn't expect myself to stick with products and finish any of them, but you guys, I did it with quite a few, so. First off though, I do want to say Feliz Dia de las Madres. It is Mother's Day in Mexico, May 10th. No matter what day it falls on, they always celebrate it that day. So if you're a mom from Mexico, felicidades. I hope you have a great time. And yeah, with that said, let's hop into the results, why don't we? So, as usual with my updates, I'm going to start off with the products that I had written down. And first off, let's go in the order that I normally went in. M Cosmetics. This I didn't do as much progress on because I honestly dropped it behind my desk for a while and forgot about it. So this one really didn't see that much progress in this last month. I did pretty well in the first couple ones. We started off here, brought it down to here, but then yeah, it disappeared for a little while. So didn't get much done there, but I'm still pleased with the overall progress since I started. I mean, hello, we started off with that much product, so to end up with this much is not bad at all. I'm not disappointed in the least. I'm actually quite proud of myself for as much progress as I got because I really didn't expect much from that one. Then we've got the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and this one, it's grown on me. I like it more than when I originally started, so I'm not going to say it's terrible. It's not like holy grail. I don't think I'm going to repurchase, but I'm definitely going to use this up. And if I line up the tip with the line there, we've got about that much used up. Not as much as the previous month for sure, but still not bad progress considering, again, that we started off out here. We're down to this much. It's not bad at all. So very proud of those two. But with the E.L.F. Cosmetics exfoliating lip scrub, this one's gone, you guys. It is completely flat. I've actually been like just forcing like my lips against it to use up what little is left in there because I really like this formula. I recently used it with a glitter lipstick and honestly I'm sad that this one's gone. But at least we finished it up, so not too sad. I love this formula. I'll probably repurchase this one because I do really like them and they're an affordable lip scrub. Like there's so many others that are expensive like Fresh. Honestly, I've heard great things, but I'm not going to spend that much for something to scrub my lips. Like I'm just not going to do it. So yay, that's our first finished product. Now moving on to the others that I did not have on this little notebook. First off, let's go with the one eyeshadow because this one, it was too much to expect to finish it up, to be perfectly honest. But I do feel that the pan has gotten bigger. I feel like it's definitely gotten more usage. I've been using it a lot as an inner corner highlight. I've used it all over my lids as a face highlight. So I'm glad I discovered more uses for this. Although I already did use it in the same way before. And it's, I'll apply some so you guys can see how pretty of a highlight it is on the cheek. Very nice. Not subtle at all, which is great. That's why I like it. I was currently wearing the Clinique Chubby Stick alone. I'm just going to use this to set it and you guys can see just how beautiful that is. I love the shadow. I already have a backup, which is why I included this in the project pan because I wanted to finish the first one so I could get to the backup, but it didn't happen and I'm not sorry about it. This one I love, so I'm like, the longer you last, it's all good. So that one we did not finish. Then we do have a lip product and this one I did finish most of. I'm just at the very bottom of this lip oil, but I actually took out the stopper so that I could kind of scrape along the edges and there really isn't that much left to scrape in there. And I'm glad that this is pretty much gone because I have other more moisturizing lip treatments than this. It's not a favorite. I'm not going to repurchase, but it wasn't completely awful either. It is a bit on the sticky side, but as long as you don't apply a heavy hand, it's not terrible. Did it super hydrate my lips the way I expected it to? No, but it's not the worst thing I've tried either. It was just kind of an okay lip oil, so that one's pretty much gone and I'm not going to make that much of an effort to like finish what's at the bottom. It's kind of murky, to be perfectly honest. Like it has weird coloring to it, so I'm not going to like put in a Q-tip, scoop that out. I'm just going to let this one go. Like she's done. Not sorry about that. She's just okay. Another one that I did finish up, well, mostly to the point where I'm like, okay, I can let you go, is the Sonia Kashuk Concealer. Now, as you guys know, I started this project pan with an LA Girl Pro Concealer, but that one actually, the formula went bad, so I substituted it with this one. And I was not focusing on these three pans. I don't really care for them, but this one that has a bit of a greenish tint to it was really good at covering up any red spots, like my acne when I have red markings left, and As y'all have seen, the pan has gotten larger and larger, and I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, I've used you enough, I can let you go. I've had it for years, so this one just needs to be let go of. Like, even though there's some still in there that I could possibly scrape out, I'm just gonna put this in my empty products now because it's past the point of hygienic use. It's like, it's done. So that one's done. Then the last two are also finished up, you guys. I'm so excited. First off, for the Present primer from Philosophy. I like this primer. It holds your foundation really, really well, but I don't like it on its own. I did have to cocktail this, so I would apply it first, do my eyes, and then apply a different smoothing primer on top, and sometimes it was cool, sometimes a little frustrating to have to do that, and I would forget. So this one I was just kind of like trying to finish for the past months. I want to say since like October. So the fact that I finally finished it up is really exciting. I've had this since last year and I was just ready to let it go. I was ready to be done, and I am. So I haven't took off the lid and kind of scraped up what product was left there. So this is completely gone and I'm so excited about it. Now the last one that I also finished up was the Naked Skin Foundation from Urban Decay. This one I'm not that excited about finishing because I actually really loved this formula, but at the same time I picked up a Clinique one recently. Like, I'm just ready to move along through my stash, and so it feels good to finish a foundation. How often do we finish foundation? Like, that never happened, so it felt really good. I know I've gone through a couple of the NARS Sheer Glow and maybe a couple of CoverGirl ones before, but I've never really like focused and been that dedicated to use up foundation as I was with this one. And so the fact that I made it through this project pan is just really like exciting. It makes me feel good about the fact that I can let this bottle go and know that I got my money's worth, you know? Because sometimes I've thrown foundations out because they're old or, you know, formula broke up, things like that. But to actually go through a bottle, it's quite nice. So that is everything, if I'm not mistaken, that was part of this project pan. Let me know if you finished up any of your stuff in the comments down below. What did you think? I think I did pretty well, to be perfectly honest. I did not think I would be able to like stick to one foundation or one primer and like actually have the commitment. What is it? What am I thinking about? The control, because I have so much other makeup that I was like, the discipline. I didn't think I'd have the discipline to actually like stick to certain products only, but I did. I surprised myself. I learned a little bit about myself. I'm much more dedicated than I thought, so that's always a great discovery. So yeah, let me know if you did as well. Also, if you were doing a project pan or if you're starting one in the middle of one, I would love to hear how your panning is going. Thanks so much for sticking with me in this project pan experience. I hope to do more in the future, so click the subscribe button so you can stick around for those. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.